Okay, so as you know, we are doing the Book of Psalms. If you didn't know, we're doing the Book of Psalms next. Now, before we got into it, I wanted to go over some information that I thought would be important to know. Okay, so first things first, Psalms is a book of prayers and hymns. There's 150 of them, and it's mostly written by David. He wrote about 73. And then there's other authors like the sons of Korah, Asaph, the worship leaders in the temple. There's Solomon and Moses. And then a good portion of them is written by like anonymous writers. Psalms is broken up into 5 books. So book 1 is from chapter 1 to 41. Book 2 is from chapter 42 to 72. Book 3 is chapter 73 to 89. Book 4 is chapter 90 to 106, and then book 5 is chapter 107 to 150. And here I wrote the emphasis for each book. So book 1 emphasizes on the importance of following God's law and the blessings that come with it. Book 2 emphasizes on the power and sovereignty of God. Book 3 emphasizes on the problem of suffering and the faithfulness of God. Book 4 emphasizes on God's majesty and the importance of praise and worship. And then book 5 is the themes of thanksgiving, praise, and trusting in God. Okay, so chapter 119 is actually the longest chapter in Psalms. Let me see. There is 176 verses. 176 verses in one chapter. So that Psalms is an alphabet poem, and each line begins with a new letter of the Hebrew alphabet. And the purpose of it is to explore the wonders and gifts of the Torah. And just to mention, the Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible. So Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Now, the last thing I want to mention is like the 2 biggest themes of Psalms. So I was told that the beginning, the first 3 books, is about like lament. It also has some themes about praise in there, but for the most part, it's about lament. And then the last 2 books are about praise. Now, lament, it focuses on like pain, confusion, and anger, and it draws attention to like the wrong of the world, and it's asking God like questions. It's asking God to answer something. But when it comes to praise, it is focusing on the joy and the celebration, and it draws attention to the good of the world, and it's thanking God. And then there's also many other themes. There's like trust and faith, wisdom and instruction, creation and nature, historical reflection. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that kind of like helps you grasp what Psalms is. Psalms is a very, very good, very helpful book. It's got a lot in there. It's got a lot. So we're going to be getting into a lot. Also, I wanted to mention, so my Bible, She Reads Truth Bible, has like a breakdown of what chapters to read every day. And it's broken down into 15 weeks. So we're going to go based off of what my Bible is telling me to read. We're going to start tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to read Psalm 1 and 2. And I feel like this would help me organize it a little better, because when we get to Psalm 119 and it takes like 10 days to read, then I'll have a little more structure. All right, so with that being said, that's all I have for y'all. That's all the information that I got. I actually got all of my information from the Bible Project and this book that I got off of Amazon, and it kind of just pulls out all the key ideas, key information from each chapter, from each book. So yeah, so I think that will help me a lot during this Bible breakdown journey. And yeah, I'll try to do like more research about each book so that I can give a little more insight about what we're reading about. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all. Tomorrow we will start Psalms. I love y'all. God loves y'all more. Have a great night.